my beautiful diamonds. As you see, I'm outdoors. It's supposed to be snowy weather today. I don't see no rain. In fact, the sky looks pretty good. Yeah, and it's 45 degrees, but I'm January 5th. That's my birthday. I love the winter. I love the cold. I always have. Heat annoys the hell out of me, which is why I'm a homebody. I don't like to vacation because normally people when they vacation, they always go someplace where it's hot. I can't be so bothered. I'm not a fan, put it that way. But anyway, I was just thinking, I'm always thinking Capricorn, Moon and Leo. Sunshine, the Leo planet is the sun, is always shiny, bubbles and champagne, no gloom and doom for SheilaTruelove. Anyway, I was thinking, about a lot of women who they feel sad or bad about being single and flying solo because they associate being single with being alone. I may be yelling a bit because the cars are out here, traffic everywhere and everything, as you can see. I don't see things that way. Me, Miss Positivity. What I do, my routine is when I get home from work, I take off my clothes, of course, feed royalty, the king of the house, and I prepare my meal. Normally when my food is cooking, I am watching, right now I'm looking at Desperate Housewives. So at 8 o'clock, between 7:30, 8 o'clock, I always eat dinner at 7. I try to eat dinner at 7 because I don't like to eat after 8. Because after 8, you already ate, and that helps you with your fasting and blah, blah, blah. Long story, you don't want to go there. But anyway, it's a good day. It's Friday. Anyway, 8 o'clock, I do my daily devotional or my motivation for the day and the power thoughts. So at 8 o'clock, I prepare my lesson for the next day, which I'm always up at 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'm posting, whatever. And after I finish my ministry, I'm ready for sleep. I'm ready to relax and let my mind go down. So I either read. I love reading. I'm just like crazy for reading. A real fanatic. And when I go to bed, I like to have the television on. And I always either watch Judge Judy, because I like listening to that, even though she can be quite rude. But she's a no-nonsense woman, and I like strong women. And I always have on Divorce Court. You have the playlist, so you don't have to keep waking up. It's the whole playlist. That's why I like playlists. And while I'm going to sleep, instead of me feeling like I'm alone or feeling bad about being single, hell no. Because when I look at all the things that these women put up with and all the things that these women have to deal with just to say I got a man, because without a man, I can't feel good about myself. I have no value, I have no worth because of what society, the male patriarchy, is putting out there. First of all, if you are a true disciple of Jesus Christ, I don't like to just say I'm a Christian. I say I'm a disciple of Christ because a disciple is always learning, right? I gotta look around, you know how this world is. So a disciple is always learning, so I'm a disciple of Christ. And if you are a true disciple of Christ and you're not putting on a facade, then you're not supposed to care about what society, the world, has to say, because we're not supposed to be like the world, right? And what does it mean to be like the world? It means to think like the world and see things through the world's lens. No. To be no part of the world, it means you have to have different morals and different values, and you have to see things through a spiritual eye, not just a physical eye. So when I listen to what society is saying, that a woman don't have no worth, or you are nothing, or you can't be happy unless you have a man, that's ridiculous, honey. Let's look at the acronyms. Let's spell out the word single. Stress is now gone. Life's easier. And that is just so true. It's just easier to be single. I don't have to submit to anyone. I'm a grown-up, and the only one I have to follow, I'm a leader. I was born a leader. At the same time, in order to be a good leader, you have to always be a good follower also. It depends on who you're following. And I follow Christ. Like I said, I'm a disciple of Jesus Christ, so I will follow him. And that's what makes me a good leader. At the same time, I like being able to call the shots in my life. I want to do what I want, when I want, how I want, and the way that I want. Now, when you're married or when you're with a couple, you have to take other people into consideration because that's the way to be. You know what I mean? I like flying solo. I'm an eagle. And I want to hang out with birds of a feather. They should flock together. I think eagles should fly with eagles. Pigeons should be with pigeons. What is that? The chickens pecking around, still looking for a man, looking for abuse, whatever, drama and stress. You know, and ravens. Now, the raven is a beautiful thing. A raven is someone who's married, but they got a husband who's 1 in a billion. They got a good man. There's nothing wrong with marriage, honey, when you can find someone who's 1 in a billion. I can even say 1 in a maybe million, but that's rarity. Joyce Myers, she's definitely a raven. And she's an eagle. She's all of the above. I love her. Priscilla Shirer, she got herself a husband who's 1 in a billion. She have men who are submissive to their head, their leader, Christ. So they got really lucky. They lucked out. But how many do you think are out there like that? Are they there? Yeah, I'm sure. I post on my motivation and power thoughts for the day. A lot of these young men, they waking up, baby. They're following Jesus Christ. They're making videos to build like the faithful and discreet slave. There are a lot of men out there who are working hard to turn their life over to Christ, and I applaud them. I'm going to kiss them right on their forehead. And I post them on my motivation and power thoughts for the morning, 5 days out of the week. So there are good men. I'm not sitting up here trying to male bash and hate men. At the same time, marriage is not for everyone. The Bible recommends in 1 Corinthians chapter 7 all day long to stay single because you can focus on your real husband. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 5, where Jesus Christ makes it very clear. He says, am your real husband. And he always take good care of those who are on his team or his wife, if you will. I want for nothing. I have all of my needs taken care of, and I have some wants. And I have joy that comes along with that. So like I said, I feel great in the morning when I'm waking up and I'm looking at divorce court and I'm seeing these women, they're sitting up here fighting and crying and battling. He don't want to work. He had a job when I met him, but now he got comfortable and he left his job. He's cheating constantly. You know, it's constant. It's either financial abuse, mental abuse. That just reminds, when I say the word mental, it reminds me of a skit with this guy. Everything is mental abuse. Anyway, or emotional abuse. It's one way or another she's being abused. And you see women, they're putting so much work. They're doing all the work. Honey, let me tell you something. Don't do for a man what he could do for himself. Life taught me that too. But that's another video. But my point is, when I wake up in the morning and I'm looking at divorce court or wives with knives, or they have For My Man, and I'm looking at all of this stuff that these women are going through and putting up with, or I look at some domestic violence movies, and it never starts out that way. Okay, my limo is here, guys. Hey, hold on, baby. Hold on, I'll talk to you later. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.